Hello and welcome to Organic Edible Garden, which will be the last one this year. Today we're going to look at lettuces, which are a key ingredient to any Kiwi Christmas. Anybody can grow lettuces anywhere, but there are a few tricks to get the best out of them. And we suggest a couple of odd jobs to do over the Christmas break. There are hundreds of varieties of lettuce you can grow. If you like the hearting lettuce like your Tom Thumb or your iceberg, they're great, but they're a little bit more difficult to grow in our humid conditions. We also have your remains like your cos and your freckles. They're great for your Caesar salads. But loose leaf lettuces like this over the summer period are a lot easier to grow. You can just pick the leaves off as you need them and they'll come back time and time again. Growing lettuces is not difficult to do. You just need to remember a few things. During the hot period of the day, it's great that they have a bit of shade. Also, they like lots of water during their growing period and it makes them grow quickly. Lettuces won't go bitter unless they're stressed. So if you can keep them well watered, even with a bit of liquid feed during the growing period, you'll have lush lettuces all summer long. With that in mind, when planting the lettuces in the garden, it's best to plant them under a tree or a shady area where it's going to be protected from the midday sun. The great thing about planting in containers like this is that you can move it into the shadier part during the summer heat. But also if you leave it near a back door or place that you pass quite often, you won't forget to water them. And remember, lettuces are really shallow rooted, so when planting in the garden, give them lots of mulch around them. This will keep the moisture in the soil and your lettuces a lot happier. And during the Christmas break, there are a few things you can do to keep your garden ticking over. Firstly, if you've got fruit trees like plum or apple, it's really good to thin them at this time of year. If your plum trees are really heavily laden and it looks like your branches will break with the weight, it's often best to thin them during this period. You can do this just by pulling a few off. In this case, I'm doing about 50%. This will actually give you bigger, better plums anyway. At this festive time of year, when we've got extra kitchen scraps, our worm bins can get acidic. For that reason, we give them a good handful of lime. And don't forget to keep putting your vegetables in. Here we're going to keep planting things like zucchinis, beans and corn to give us a longer growing season. On behalf of everybody here at Organic...
Sorry Rob, I'll just interrupt you there for a second, sorry. I've just heard you chit-chat non-stop for 16 episodes.
Oh, it's 18, Tom.
Sorry, 18 episodes. So do you mind if we say something?
No, go ahead.
Cool man, thanks. I got nothing. Jared? Sorry Rob, continue.
On behalf of everybody here at Organic Edible Garden, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We'll be back next year.
So tell your friends.